Hi everybody, Julie from Active Mum. I just wanted to drop in and say hi today. You know, I know a lot's going on in the world and there's so much uncertainty, and I guess I wanted to share with you a little bit about my mindset and how things, you know, can swing from day to day to feeling totally overwhelmed to feeling like, no, I've got this. So obviously for me, I've had my Active Mum business for almost 11 years, and I have 2 studios, just opened a new one in Manly before Christmas, and pretty much invested my entire savings into setting up that studio, and also got quite a hefty loan to set up that studio. So for me, it was my dream studio, something that I'd always wanted to do, and I backed myself as I always do. I'm like, no, this will be fine, we'll get it up, we'll get it going. Had a really good plan, and it was really on track until obviously COVID happened and people starting to come and have confidence in coming to classes, and then obviously the government made the restrictions so we couldn't operate. So for me, as a business owner, it has really, I guess, crippled me. It really has. I've got no savings because they're all invested into that business. I've got big loans to pay, 2 studios with rent on that need to be paid, and I've got staff, some of which have worked for me for 5 years, and you know, I really want to keep them. And so for me, it kind of felt like, I guess, my whole world had been ripped away. And you know, I'm a single mum, so I do everything myself. And so there's no one else to lean on. And you know, some days you sort of feel as a business owner in general like you have to make all the decisions. It can be quite lonely at times, even though we've got, you know, great clients, great teams around us. It still can feel like, you know, the world rests on your shoulders. And I guess at this time, not having anyone else to help look after the kids, not having anyone else to bounce anything off in business, no one else to help relieve that financial pressure, it's a lot. But as I always do in life, I always find a silver lining, and I had always been wanting to get my programs online. So I was like, you know what, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to be able to go out and give to the world the things that we are only delivering in person. So to me, I guess, I've looked at this situation, and yesterday I sat down and I went, right, what do I want to do over these next months while we are in uncertainty, while our lives are different, and while we're at home? And for me, there's a few things that are really important in life. Obviously, my own health and fitness, both physically and mentally. It's my relationship with my children and being able to have fun with them and play with them. And I guess, you know, the last sort of week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been so bogged down and busy in trying to get my business online that the kids they've done a great job just sitting and entertaining themselves. But, you know, yesterday I went, right, now we're going to make a timetable so that each day I'm getting in the things that are really important to me. You know, yesterday my little guy Bailey, he'd broken his arm and he had to go and have another operation to get it reset, rebroken and then replastered. So we had a big day of that emotionally as well. So in the downtime, I sort of went, okay, well, what's important to me is I'm going to obviously work on my health and fitness, but also what's really important to me is being able to give my expertise, my love and my energy out to the world. So, you know, by creating the free live stream each morning, it's really nice to be able to see mums jumping on there, mums that are feeling a little bit lost in the world at this time. It's really nice to give them and their little ones something positive in the day. The other things that were important to me was the time with my children. And, you know, now we've got this great time. I know that they're home a lot and that they're around us a lot, but a really nice time to be able to connect and do things with them that we mightn't always get to do. So we'd set a timetable for today. I said, okay, well, you know, from 7 till 9 we're getting up, we're getting dressed. Lucy has to do her OT work. We have our live stream at 10. We knew at 11 I was going to meditate for a little bit to calm down after the live stream. Then we knew it was library and craft time, so I'd read them a book, and then we had to make something out of the book. And it was quite funny. Lucy, we read this book, and in it it was like a rock star concert, and she's like, let's make microphones. So we made microphones, okay? And then obviously after we'd made the microphones, Lucy wanted to sing. So we put a speaker out on our balcony, and and she started singing the songs, and then I started to join in, and it turned into a full-on dance party. We were dancing and singing, and then people in the units around us all started to look out, and they started to join in, and there were people dancing on their balconies, and it was really quite fun. Now this is something that just wouldn't have happened if we weren't stuck at home, you know, where there would have always been, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. But I went, no, this is an important time where I know that I want to do fun things with my children. So that was programmed into the day, okay? And then after this, I know that after that happens, then I want to also go, and I've dedicated some hours in the day to learning. So I'm learning some new courses and things. So I'm, you know, working on that. And then there'll be family walk time. So what I did was I just went through and went, okay, what's important to me? And then I programmed that into the day, so that each day we're getting little elements of that, okay? And so that's what I recommend for you to do too. What's important? What can you come out of this time in isolation? What can come out better? What can you make better? You know, can it be, is there something you've always wanted to learn? Is, you know, were you hating your job anyway, and you know, you've been thinking about a business? Is this a time where you could even just dedicate half an hour a day to doing something on that? Or, you know, is it you've been wanting to get healthy and fit, and you were always like, oh, I don't have time, I'm running such and such a gymboree and such a swimming, and there's soccer and da-da-da. Well, now's the time again, you know, to dedicate that time to yourself. It could be healthy eating, it could be cooking, it could be doing things with the kids. Let's make this a time for growth. Let's make this a time of opportunity, because, you know, we have to take some silver lining out of this uncertainty that's going on. We can take the benefit. So I just wanted to shoot you a quick video, send you love, send you positive energy. Jump on the free live stream at 10 a.m. each day on Facebook and have some fun with us. And we'll share a few recipes and things on our newsletters as well. And, you know, just take this time if you can. I know it's hard. It's a hard time. It's a crazy time, but take some time to sit down and go, what's important to me? What am I going to, what can I grow? What can grow for me during this time? And take some time to do that. Yeah, this is a time where we can take some time to make things better. So take care, have a great day, and I hope you can have an accidental dance party like we had today. It was the most fun I've had in a long time. Singing, dancing. One of my mottos used to always be dance like no one's watching, and we certainly did that today. So I hope you can dance like no one's watching and sing like nobody's listening, and just come out of this isolation period feeling amazing. Take care and have a great day.